Secure the area immediately.
August 3rd, 2004, Anambra State. A convoy of 80 police trucks snaked into the dense jungle of Okija. They were not looking for armed robbers. They were looking for the Registry of Death. Intelligence had revealed that the Ogwugwu Shrine was not just a place of worship.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
It was a supreme court for the underworld, a place where governors, senators, and billionaires came to buy power with human souls. What Tafa Balogun's men found inside would haunt Nigeria for decades. 50 fresh bodies, 300 skulls, and a book containing the names of the men who ruled the country.
This is one of the deadliest syndicates in Nigeria. Kudos to the police force.
To understand Okija, you must forget everything you know about Juju. This wasn't religion. This was a corporate syndicate. The shrine had agents across Nigeria. If you had a business dispute, they would issue a summons letter. Receiving this letter was a death.
I will come. Please don't hurt them.
The victims would arrive at the forest. They were taken to the Ogwugwu Shrine.
That is the way to the shrine. Take this way.
The biggest mistake people make is thinking the Okija priests were illiterate savages. They were not.
Here in Okija Shrine, we are organized.
The shrine had a secretary general. They had university graduates handling their public relations.
We will sit down with the elders of Okija Shrine and take a position on this issue.
Thank you.
They were so confident in their power that they once sued the Nigerian police for harassment. They argued that the shrine was a legitimate traditional arbitration court, recognized by law. It was organized crime masquerading as culture. The shrine was also a tool for 419 scammers. Fraudsters would bring foreign investors to the forest. They would swear an oath. If I steal your investment money, let the oracle kill me. The foreigners, terrified by the skulls and coffins, believed the oath was binding. They released the funds, and the fraudsters vanished. The trial process was rigged. The two disputing parties were forced to drink the water of truth. The priests claimed the oracle would kill the liar.
If your hands are clean, you will live. If you stole the money, you will swell and burst.
In reality, the priests decided who would die. The water was often laced with slow-acting cyanide or locally brewed toxins.
Help me, my stomach. He's the one.
The guilty man would die within hours. The innocent man, the one who paid the priests more, would live.
Give me the car key. It now belongs to the shrine.
And by the laws of the shrine, the property of the dead belongs to the oracle. They killed you, then they legally seized your cars, your houses, and your bank accounts. The Empire of Death operated silently for decades, until one man broke the code of silence, Obed Igwe.
Sir, there are fresh bodies there. Men who drove Lexus Jeeps yesterday are now standing upright in coffins today.
Obed was a former registry clerk for the shrine. He saw the corruption. He saw that it wasn't spirits killing people, it was men. He wrote a petition to the Inspector General describing the evil forest.
This is a case of national importance and emergency. Please, ensure it gets to the Inspector General, please.
But the clients weren't just businessmen. They were the rulers of Nigeria. In 2003, a shocking scandal erupted in Anambra State involving a sitting governor and his godfather.
Your Excellency, this is Okija, no big man here.
The confession revealed that before the election, the governor was driven into the Okija Forest in the trunk of a car. Naked, holding a kola nut and a skull, the politician swore to hand over the state treasury to the Godfather.
This is Okija Shrine, and here is how we do it.
This was the Okija Oath, the glue holding Nigerian politics together.
Don't worry, I will make you a governor.
But how did they hide 50 bodies in a forest right next to a town? The chilling truth is, they didn't hide them. The entire local economy relied on the shrine. The carpenters in the market weren't building furniture. They were building cheap wooden coffins for the victims. The market women sold the white cocks, the red cloth, and the bottles of gin required for the rituals. Even the village youths worked as tour guides, leading the rich clients deep into the bush for a fee. The community protected the secret because for Okija, the smell of death was the smell of money. The register revealed an even darker betrayal. Amongst the politicians were men of God, pastors, men who preached against the devil on Sunday but dined with him on Monday. They came to Okija to buy influence, to make their congregations grow.
Begin service. The gods will be with you. Out! Out! In the mighty name of Jesus, I command that sickness to leave you now. Be free!
The raid exposed the spiritual double game playing out in Nigeria's religious circles.
Move into position now. Secure the area immediately.
Tafa Balogun had heard enough. He mobilized the mobile police force. The villagers warned the police, if you enter that forest, you will turn to dust. They pushed through the thick bush. The smell of formaldehyde and rotting flesh hit them. Then the flashlights revealed the horror. It wasn't just skeletons. It was a museum of the recently deceased. Bodies were found sitting in chairs, bodies leaning against trees, bodies in open coffins. Some still wore expensive suits. Some had their wrists adorned with Rolex watches. One corpse became famous, the man who refused to rot. Legend says he was innocent, so the earth refused to consume him. In reality, the priests likely embalmed certain bodies to create a terrifying atmosphere for new clients.
This is indeed barbaric.
Amidst the dead, there were flickers of life.
Please don't shoot me. I am a victim.
The police found victims bound to trees, waiting for their execution.
Quickly untie him.
They had been starved for days, listening to the screams of others. When they saw the police uniforms, they thought it was a hallucination. They were the lucky ones. They walked out of the forest of no return. The raid was successful, but the logistics were a nightmare. The police had to move 50 corpses and hundreds of skulls to Oka. It was a convoy of death. As the trucks drove through the city, the stench was so powerful that businesses closed and residents fled their homes. The myth of Okija was laid bare on the concrete floor for the world to see.
Control, this is Alpha 3. We have profiled the items. The count stands at 212.
Over. Chief Priest, you are under arrest. Our men have surrounded the whole shrine. Your time is up. Move it. You all are a disgrace to Nigeria and humanity.
The police arrested 30 priests. They dragged them out of the forest. Without their masks and darkness, they looked frail. But the biggest catch was the register, a thick hardcover notebook. Inside were the names of senators, musicians, footballers, governors. In a corner of the shrine, police found the basket of souls. It wasn't filled with money. It was filled with identity cards. IDs of university lecturers, business cards of CEOs, even official government license plates removed from cars were found stacked against the skulls. When you swore an oath, you left a piece of your identity behind.
This is one of the deadliest syndicates in Nigeria. Kudos to the police force.
Tafa Balogun was hailed as the hero who conquered the spirits, but the story has a dark postscript. Shortly after the raid, the Inspector General fell from grace. He was arrested for massive corruption, handcuffed, and humiliated publicly. To the villagers of Okija, it was revenge. They whispered that no one touches the Ogwugwu and goes free. But what happened to the winners? The men who survived the poison and took the wealth? Stories spread of clients who went mad, men who had all the money in the world but couldn't sleep at night. They claimed the spirit of Ogwugwu followed them home. They realized too late, you don't use the shrine uses you. The forest is quiet now, the coffins are gone, but in the corridors of power the fear remains. Because the register was never burned, it was just hidden. The question is, if the register was open today, would your favorite politician be on the list? If you enjoyed this deep dive into Nigerian history, hit the subscribe button. We are documenting the history others are trying to erase.